Hello Strikers, this is SF and welcome to another edition of Striker Chains. This time it is the Demon God version of Hendrickson, and I did make two for this dungeon because you kind of need to. Of course, if you have hatcher monsters that are just as good, then by all means bring them, but I am going to be playing an impossible, which is Kushinada. And in terms of getting the demon form, you have to clear a mission to get the demon form. But I did put a video up for that, and it didn't require any of the hatcher collaboration monsters in your own team, so yeah, you can do that. And in terms of other monsters, 2 Hendricksons, and the last one is Rakasha from the very first Striker Chain. So you defeat Rakasha, evolve him, and he'll be very good for Kushinada. My friend's going to be Hanzo just to speed things up. This might take a little while, so I'm going to use Hanzo to speed up this video up. You can bring like Izanami if you don't really care about speed clears, like speed time clears, but I'm just going to do it just for the sake of the video. Now Hendrickson is no gravity barrier and no warp monster, so he fits all the hazards of Kushinada. Rakasha is a warp monster, no warp monster, so he deals with one of them. And Hanzo, of course, is also a no warp, no gravity barrier monster. Now, in terms of Kushinada, just make sure that you clear the mobs effectively. Hitting bomb combos is very good. The star laser can deal a good amount of damage onto mobs. Next is Hanzo. There we go. There's that laser. And Hendrickson is a pierce type, so you can basically pierce and hit other enemies, hit other allies for bomb combos very, very easily. And Rakasha, no warp, and you don't really need no gravity barrier, especially when he's a pierce monster, like a no warp pierce monster. Gravity barriers is not that big a deal in my opinion. As long as you have one of them, then it's fine, but you really want no warp just for the last stage, because last stage only has warps, and you're probably going to spend the most time in that stage the most. Okay. Just weaken up the zombies. The zombies only revive one monster at a time, unlike other loops where it revives more than one. So just slowly beat down the zombies. Like, just connect, just like basically hit each other, hit all your allies for bomb combos, and they will fall down soon enough. Now, the only really bad thing about this team is that you don't have a lot of fire monsters, and you have low HP due to Rakasha, and Hendrickson also has low HP as well. And so you can't really tank Kushinada shots very effectively, but of course Kushinada only has one attack basically, and you can avoid it. To mitigate damage. And since you have pierce monsters in Hendrickson, you can avoid it very, very easily. Just move the hell away from him. Move hell away from the attacks. Now the Shadow Golf will shoot a paralyzed meteor, which might hit me. And there goes Hanzo. If you're paralyzed, then you basically cannot move. The paralyzed lasts up to 2 to 3 turns depending. So maybe Hanzo will get to move on his turn. If not, then I'm just going to be really sad about it. Move? Guess not. That's fine. Let's heal up. The poison from this stage is very, very high, so you want to heal up as much as you can and grab hearts to recover from the poison. Okay, next is Rakasha. There we go. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Rakasha, what happened? Okay, next is Mini Boss Kushinada. Mini Boss Kushinada is very easy, just hit your guys and you should be able to do enough damage. He's really squishy on this stage. like really squishy. Okay, not bad. And this is the attack you want to avoid. That's the cross laser. It's a little bit weak now because it is the mini boss stage, but once it hits the boss stages in the next one, then you want to avoid it as much as you can. Okay, boss. It is going to be very long. Starting off with Hanzo, just basically deal as much as you can. Having one or two guys get hit by the cross laser is not that big of a deal, as long as they're like Rakasha or any other fire monster. Non-fire monsters that gets hit is going to be really bad. Ouch. Let's move up. Now Shadow Golf will be hitting his meteor, which can be deadly depending on the monster that gets hit, and depending if they actually get paralyzed. Okay. Just deal damage slowly and surely. And Hanzo. This should probably clear it. Guess not. There's no attacks coming in next turn, so I'm fine. And Hendrickson for the finish. Good. But just make sure you get away from that cross laser and you should be okay for this stage and this dungeon. Okay, mini boss, second stage. You want to clear off the Shadow Golf first, but since my guys are peers, hitting bomb combos is more important. Okay, next is Rakasha. Now this stage, Kushinada does revive enemies, but it only revives one of them in this stage, and it's the bottom left Shadow Golf. So let's clear off that Shadow Golf first, so that I don't get hit by the paralyze. Good. And after that, it's just rinse and repeat until Kushinada is dead. And you got 16 more turns. The top right counter, you got enough. You got that many turns to finish off Kushinada and her large HP bar. Okay, good. Next is Rakasha. Perfect. I am going to strike shot Hanzo for this stage just so that I can start off with Hendrickson, because Hendrickson's strike shot is very powerful for the Kushinada. There we go. Okay, now let's do Hendrickson's strike shot. The very high power of Hendrickson is his strike shot and the percentage cut that he deals to enemies. So it's basically like a laser. You don't really have to worry about weak points, I don't think, but let's hit it anyways. Dead end. Shoot it. Boom. It is a 33%. It's a 33%, and it has to be the first contacted enemy, or the first one in range. So I shouldn't use it here. I'm gonna save it for the next round. Ouch, that's gonna be laser damage. Okay, next is Rakasha. Rakasha, I'm going to pierce through and deal damage. His strike shot deals high damage to whenever he hits a weak point. Although it's not that much for a farmable monster, but still good enough. Ouch, that paralyzed. Good thing is the Hendrickson that's not that already used a strike shot. Okay, there's a thing. That's fine. Now this is a predicament because next turn Kushinada will use her cross laser and Hendrickson in range, Hanzo's in range, as well as Rakasha. So I'm just going to not hit a strike shot and move out of laser range. Okay, ouch. That's fine. Next is revive, so I don't have to hit. So I don't have to worry about getting the heart. But I am going to get the heart anyways. Okay. Let's grab the heart just in case. Good. And let's just use Hendrickson's strike shot for the last one. There's a revive and Hendrickson's strike shot. I'm pretty sure it's not max HP and it's just remaining HP. So let's see. Let's test it out. It is max HP, so it is 33%. From what I've read or been told, 30%, so 33%. So if you have 3 Hendricksons, you can just spam it, and then that will be lights up for Kushinada for the last stage. Man, that is awesome. But Kushinada has around 8 million HP, and you know it's gonna be really hard. That's like at least twice as much as most impossibles out there, and like 3 times as much as like normal extreme monsters. But that is Kushinada with Hendrickson. Very OP, and with Hendrickson you can get like monsters like this. You can also bring him to Izanami as well, and Kushinada or Izanami can chain you all the way to a lot of other extremes, impossibles, or colossals. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.